I'm sorry. Am I turning toward the camera as much as possible?
Gonna have some fun with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's I like it.
Okay.
I'll roll with it.
Chris, Lopete. All right, I think I'll start that again.
Well, it's been an interesting journey.
Would you rather be a part or a part?
Good evening.
Yeah, my mom swears nobody was named Ashley when I was born.
A show, and I'd show them, and they were all just like, bah.
Yeah, not afraid to go off script. We'll just have some fun. Good evening and welcome to another episode of Inside the Eclipse Studio. It's an ongoing series of interviews with talented actors and actresses. And tonight we have Spencer Pierson, who is a cast member with Real Housewives of Troy. Hello, Spencer.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
I'm just James Dandy. So tell me, how did you get involved in showbiz, entertainment, theater?
Oh gosh, my grandma on my mother's side, she used to play Broadway musicals for me while I was in the bathtub, and specifically the Pajama Game, which I thought was just a game. I didn't know it was like a musical or anything. It was the Pajama Game when I took a bath and then I got to my pajamas.
Right.
But then I just learned all the songs as I listened to them, and my grandma would encourage me. She would be like, "You sound great, you should keep singing." And then they kind of ushered me into the world of theater. Yeah.
Musical comedy was your intro into theater.
Yes, musical comedy.
What was the first production you got into?
Ooh, I was the big bad wolf, the shortest big bad wolf alive. In kindergarten, I played the big bad wolf
Wow,
in the Three Piggy opera.
Kindergarten.
Yes,
Wow,
many moons ago.
That's an auspicious beginning to a theatrical career. So now here you are with Real Housewives of Troy. What is the single most humorous or scariest moment you've had in theater?
So when I was in middle school, we were doing Aladdin Jr., so a shortened children's version of the Disney movie Aladdin. I was the genie, all in blue. Blue face,
Like blue
hands, yeah,
Wow.
it was latex. I was allergic to it too, so I broke out. It was bad. It was not good. My childhood frenemy from the band was Aladdin, and he had never done a show before. And so we were in this big scene, and he decided, well, he didn't decide, he just accidentally skipped 4 pages ahead. And I was not seasoned enough to know what to do with that. And so I stood there, and I just kind of was like, "Come on, you know what, it's right." And he looked at me and he was like, "Oh no, I messed up." But he couldn't say anything. So I went with what he had gone to, and we skipped 30 minutes of the show.
You know what? That's okay.
It was worth it for the parents.
Because theater can sometimes run long,
Yes.
Wow, 4 pages is a lot.
It was a lot. It was everybody noticed. They were like, "Where did this song go? Where was that scene?"
You actually skipped songs.
Yeah, it was a special night. It was a one-time only, for sure.
But that's the beauty of theater is that if you're willing to, because that's terribly insecure moments. You're really getting down to the basis of human experience and fear and all of that in middle school, which is already a terrifying time.
Fear.
Yeah, it's a day.
All compounded.
Right. But you came through it. And you built on it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of what theater can do.
It inspired me to take up improv, for sure, because then I would be able to think on my toes more, kind of like with the show.
Actually, I love that you said, I was caught unprepared, I didn't feel in control, so you went into improv. And by the way, to those people watching, I would say that's a very important thing to look into improv. Regardless, actually, I think for almost anybody, because it teaches you to think on your toes in spite of the nerves and the fear, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, break out of your shell, kind of become more okay with expressing those little thoughts in your head that you're like, people might find this funny, people may not, but it's it doesn't matter. You can just throw it out there, and why not?
So tell me about your character in Real Housewives of Troy.
My character's name is Sethos, spelled like Seth with O-S at the end. It looks like Sethos, but everybody's saying it's Sethos. So
okay.
It's a made-up character name that Nancy came up with, but it means to dazzle or sparkle. And I'm the very, I would say, eccentrically energetic assistant to Nancy's character, who's the queen, the former queen of Troy.
Okay.
And I'm basically there to make sure that everybody's in their place. When everybody's getting wild and everything, I can just, clap back a little bit and say, you know what, sit back down. Not your business.
Oh, really?
So-
So you're kind of behind the scenes in control of everything?
Yeah, they think that they're all the leads, but I'm actually in control here.
All right, now this is going in a whole different direction. See, I thought in Cetos, eccentric, blah, 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 that you're kind of a comedic respite, but you're actually like the evil dictator in this.
Oh, goodness. If my comedy could come off like that, then I would have won.
Do you find it challenging, this character?
I guess challenging in a way that I haven't been on stage in 3 years, so
Oh.
definitely coming back into it and trying to find nuances, because this is a very, over-the-top parody show, but I don't want to be like a caricature. I do want to be a person, but still bring all that stuff to the character.
I like it. There has to be an element of honesty, even in caricature.
Grounded, that's what my acting teacher used to say.
Grounded. Do you like being grounded?
No.
I didn't think so.
Haven't been grounded in years.
I didn't think so. I figured that's not your thing. So that is a challenge as an actor for you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful time spent with this young man. It's Real Housewives of Troy. It's opening on September 9th and running to September 25th at the Main Theater in Old Town Newhall. And thank you, Spencer, for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me know the dates. I didn't know that.
I'm so happy to be of service.
Now I know.
Okay, so you'll be there.
Yes, I will.
Great. So come out to see the show and get to see Spencer as Cetos.